Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the fire sign, and this is for the lovely sign of Leo. Leo, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Just make sure you press the bell underneath for reminders when I go live, which I do every Wednesday, or when I post another reading. Be sure to follow me on TikTok too. So I'm between the two, which is pretty awesome. I love TikTok. But you'll get the full readings here, of course. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, keeping in mind that it's a general reading, and most times I would do a reading that would go to at least 600 to 1,000 people. Keep that in mind, because sometimes it's just not your reading. It's like just not the day for it. So it's a good idea to check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising or ascendant, and or your Venus. But if the reading does resonate with you, please give it a thumbs up. It's good karma, and I thank you in advance. All right, let's see what's going on. We are reading from the Gilded Tarot Royale. Beautiful deck. And we'll see where we're going with this reading. Okay, Leo, let's have it. Whoops, we've got the deck upside down. Yep, we do. Just had a good look at the tower on the way past. All right, so I have the Seven of Cups coming through. Now, the Seven of Cups is a card that talks about dreams. It talks about, if you take it back to the tin tacks of it, it talks about lots of options. It talks about things that might make your dreams come true to things that are going to be not very nice to get. And what it's trying to tell you is that there is a choice that you're going to be making, or some choice that you're going to have, where perhaps you don't know all of the information. Now, this could mean that it could be something that is hard to pick or choose because you're not really sure what you're getting in that cup. It is a card of like illusion, delusion, and confusion. So when you look at Seven Cups and you're not real sure what you're getting here, you could be, I suppose, dreaming that you might get something good, but may not necessarily be that way. But it can also represent confusion in trying to choose something that's right for you. All right, so you've been growing something in your little garden here, and we do have two sevens coming through. So you've been trying to manifest something. So some time ago, you put forward some seeds, or you asked the universe for something, or you've tried to create something with the universe here. So you may have asked for something in particular to come through because you're waiting. You're in this sort of waiting room here. And it may be with this card here that you've received something, but maybe it wasn't what you're trying to manifest. Because sometimes we ask for something and something will come along, and we're so grateful to have that thing come along, but it isn't always what we wanted. It might be a little different for what you actually wished for. But the universe is here saying, you know what we're sending for you is much, much better than what you asked for. Because the karmic wheel is turning in your favor now. So when the wheel of fortune turns, you stand to gain from that. So if you've asked for something, somehow or another here, you're going to get much more than what you bargained for in a very good way. All right, so we have the Knight of Cups. So I'm feeling like you might have asked for a relationship. Maybe you asked for something in regards to love. And somehow or another, the universe is coming in with something so much better than you ever thought that you would be worthy of. And this one, look at this. So this is not about you getting in a date. It's not about you getting something that simple. I feel like you're about to meet the love of your life. Very nice. Somebody's, oh, you can't make this up, right? Look at this. Look. So, okay. Sometimes when people come into our lives, we don't always see the potential of a relationship. Sometimes people look good on paper. When you get to know them a little bit more, you're like, yeah, you're a really nice person, but you're not gelling with me. Sometimes it can work the other way, where you go out with someone and you're not really overstruck, or you're not really sure, and then all of a sudden you find yourself really falling in love with them. I feel like this is the sort of energy I'm getting through here. So I'm not really sure that you see this coming. It may be somebody that's come out of the blue. It might be someone brand new, but I'm not really sure that you saw this person falling as heavily for you as what they're going to be. This is someone who's really quite shocked themselves, I think, at the way they feel about you. All right. we have the Four of Cups coming through. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the Star card. This person here, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, has been put on your path especially for you. We're talking about someone here that was destined to come into your life that you've asked for at this time. Now, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the screen in the right position. And what I see here is this destiny. Now, again, having a look at, you know, that Seven of Cups, and you know that this cup is coming. Someone's offering you the cup here. But you can see by the look on this person's face, they're not really sure what they're getting because they've already had this many cups. I feel like this is the real deal. I think you're being offered something very, very beautiful here. But this says to me, maybe you didn't see it coming. Maybe you didn't understand how perfect this was going to be. This tells me that whatever this is coming towards you is absolutely 100% destined for you. Okay. So we have the Three of Wands coming through. Somebody's already making, whoever this person is you're dealing with, they're already making plans for the future. This is a person who already sees you as a lifelong partner. I feel like this person has fallen very, very heavily for you. And I mean, you only have to look at the size of that pentacle, right? So this person wants to offer you something pretty good here. Now, you do have water signs here. We have Scorpio heavily here. But a lot of water in this reading, a lot of love in this reading. But when I see the Page of Pentacles, I think this is a person who's very, very serious about you. This person's already gone down the road. They already know that you're the person they want to be with. They've already worked that out for themselves. And I know it's not realistic to fall in love with somebody that quickly, but I think that in this particular case, it's not so much that your person's pushing you forward or trying to get you to go in, you know, their direction. It's more about this person just seeing your value and seeing your worth here. This person sees you for who you are. And I feel like, especially with the Star card here, that this is just totally destined for you. So you may have been in relationships before that haven't really sort of perhaps played out the way you wanted to. This person here just wants to offer you something pretty amazing. I feel like this whole relationship for both of you, whoever your person is really transforming you both. Like it's like bringing you both into this time with this energy of love that maybe both of you haven't experienced before. I do feel your person is very, very deep and very loving and most likely very kind. And it could be that you haven't either experienced this. Maybe you don't even trust it completely at this time. Because sometimes when people come into our lives and they, you know, offer something to us, we can be a little bit unsure of what they're offering and whether it's genuine. And I want to say to you, this person is totally and utterly on board with this. All right, Seven of Wands, you've got a person who will fight to the end for you. Okay, so we have the Queen and the King of Cups with only the Page of Pentacles separating them here. All right, and there's the Pentacle. What a stunning reading. All right, we'll have a look at the mini read again, and I'm going to go back over this. I feel like somebody's offering you a cup here. Now I see it, and I wonder here if you realize what you're getting in that cup. Now, if you can see all of the things that are in the cups, if you understood what this cup was coming towards you, I think that you would be readily accepting it. But I feel like you may have been a person who's perhaps taken cups before and really not found that the person who offered the cup has been real and true, because I'm getting this real strong feeling that your person is being really true to who they are. So you may have said to the universe, send me an angel. Because here I see the universe conspiring here to bring you somebody forward. This person is coming in to offer you a cup. But I feel like this has a happy ending, this one. So whoever I'm speaking to here, this sounds like such a beautiful relationship. It's really nice to get new loves coming through lately. We've done so many readings for so long that have been a little stale. And the readings this last couple of weeks have talked about people meeting the love that they've always wanted, the love that they've always seen themselves having. This is just beautiful here. There we go, the Emperor jumping out on me. This may be somebody you see as your divine masculine. This person's definitely very powerful. There we have the World card. Okay, and the Four of Wands coming through again. So for some of you here, your person may come from overseas, or it could be interstate, because sometimes the World card sort of makes me feel like a person's coming from a distance, but it doesn't necessarily mean overseas. It could be that your person comes from a long way from where you are. Whoever this person is, they are extremely powerful. Not in the way that they earn a living or the way they manage people. This is a person who is that person that walks in a room and people immediately are drawn to them. So it could be someone who's very physically attractive, but I feel like more than that, it is the person that sort of commands power, and not in a negative way. This is a person who is just attracts people to them. This is really beautiful energy coming through, but I feel like you could be dealing with someone who comes from overseas or someone who comes from a distance here. This Four of Wands tells me that this person wants a relationship. They want something long term. Oh, and there's that Seven of Cups again. All right, so be aware that you may be a little unsure of what's being offered to you. But I feel like it's more than that. What it feels like to me is that you like what's being offered to you. You just have no idea how deep that cup is or what that cup can hold. I feel like that's the difference here. So it's like you're going on a date with someone thinking it's going to be a one-off date and it's going to be a lifetime thing. This person wants marriage, commitment with you. They want to go. They want to invest in you. It's just such beautiful energy coming through. All right, let's get you an oracle card. The greatest love story, right? Unfinished symphony. Very interesting. Now, I have to say, when I see that card, I always think that it's somebody who's coming in that you've known before. So it's possible for some of you, this could be somebody you already know or that you've already dated. But I think this time around, they're much more serious about what they're offering. And maybe that's why you're reluctant to take the cup. Maybe you don't want a repeat story. But this is about unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, and the need to make amends. This is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project and mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it is important that you come to terms with where you are now. So what I might do is I am going to pull another card here, because I have a feeling here that there's something you need to establish. I just feel like for some of you, this person may have been around. I'm starting to wonder with that Seven of Cups whether this is something that you're being very reluctant about. I feel like whoever this person is, yeah, look at that. Okay. All right, have the card of fear coming through here. So I do feel that's why the Seven of Cups has come up here. Maybe it is a little confusing. All right, let's have a look for you. A frightened woman looks down on a ridge that drops sharply below her, though in the distance is the peace and safety of her beautiful and stately home. This card indicates that a fearful attitude has overtaken you lately and you can't seem to break away from the anxiety-filled view of things. That's exactly what this card is talking about. There may in fact be something problematic in your daily life. If so, the issue has consumed you and your worry has actually made you feel like you lost your power completely. This is not the case. You do have the power to turn things around, and you certainly have the inner strength to choose a more optimistic and self-directed approach. This card could also indicate a strong pattern of self-imposed worry when there's really nothing to worry about. Like the woman in the picture, all you have to do is look around to see the peace and beauty already in your life. You can work on letting these negative patterns go. Choose the energy of trust instead of fear, and know that you have the power to handle anything that may come your way. Your self-trust honors your soul's strength. So I'm feeling like here, maybe this is why it's coming across with this Seven of Cups. I do feel whoever this is coming in, whether they're new, whether they have been around before, universe saying to you here that your fear is ungrounded. It's not something you need to worry about. But I feel like for most of you, this person is brand new, and the fear is more around the energy of, can I trust this offer? Is this the offer I want? And like I said, maybe for some of you, this person doesn't really present in a way that perhaps this person is really different from people you've met before. Or maybe you have an idea of somebody you want to be in, but you're going to fall so madly in love with this person So put the fear on the back burner. Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. This is beautiful, beautiful energy here. Thank you.